Hi everybody, Carolina here, and today I'm going to take you through a quick little yoga session for the lower back. So you can start on the floor with a mat or no mat. We're going to start on all four, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, slight little space in between the hands and also the knees. And you're going to start with a flat back, then you're going to drop the belly, lift the tailbone, and lift the chin up. And then you're going to reverse that. You're going to tuck the tailbone, suck the belly button up to the spine, curve the upper back, and back to the first one. Drop the belly, lift the tailbone, look up. Drop the tailbone, suck in the belly button all the way to the spine, curve the upper back. We'll do 2 more of those. Take nice cleansing breaths each time. And back to neutral. Now I'm going to tuck the toes and lift my hips up and back into a down dog. Step forward slightly. Drop one knee, straighten out the other leg, and alternate. And one more on each side. Back to neutral. Now we're going to drop the knees and come up. Drop the knees, up. Drop the knees and up. Good. Now our legs are nice and limber. We're going to step the left foot in slightly, right foot up, pointing up behind us. And then you're going to bring it all the way through, and we're not going to place the foot. We're going to turn so that we place the knee on its side, and then scoot that back leg back. Come on up nice and tall for pigeon. And then you're gonna crawl forward, collapsing on down. You can have your hands facing either the ground or up, and then drop the head. And take a couple deep breaths here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Really let your body sit into this. You'll feel a tug on the glutes, but that's good. We want to loosen them up as well. Sometimes the tight glutes are also causing lower back pain. One more deep breath. And then you're going to slide the upper body up. We're going to keep the leg in that position. The hand that is by your foot, you're going to take that hand on the outside of the knee that's bent and just twist over that right side. And then come forward. We're just going to do a little opposing twist. Back to the front. You're going to place the hands on either side of the knee, tuck the back foot, raise that back knee, float the front leg, and bring it up to a down dog. Bring it back to meet the other foot, and now we're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. So lift the leg up, bring the knee all the way through, place the knee on its side, straighten out that back foot, make sure you're on the top of the back foot, upper body nice and tall. And then collapse on down. And this time try something else with your hands. If you had your palms open up to the sky before, try bringing your palms down, or you can always clasp your hands together. Once you settle into this position, take nice, deep cleansing breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. This is a very good restorative pose, so you should really let your body sink into this one. And one more deep breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Release the hands, whichever way you have them, slide on up, nice and tall. Same thing, the hand that is near the foot, we're going to take it on the outside of that bent knee and twist around. Try to look over your back shoulder. It's kind of hard to do, but it's a nice little twist for the lower spine. And then come back around, do a nice opposing twist. This one's easier. You should be able to twist further. Back to the front. Place your hands either side of the foot. Lift that back knee while you tuck that back foot. Float the knee up. Back up and down. Good. We're going to drop the knees, drop the hips into a child's pose. And then I have one more final stretch for the lower back. This one's called rabbit. It's a little odd and a little intense, but it's very, very good for the lower back and upper back to curve. So you're gonna come up on your toes and sit on your heels. My goal is to get the top of my head flat on the floor and my forehead as close to my knees as possible. I'm really gonna curve my spine as much as I can, kind of like how a rabbit sits. So that's why they call it rabbit. So. And then you're going to grab your heels at the same time. So I'm going to drop my head, and then I'm going to scoot my forehead close to my knees with the top of my head on the floor. And then I'm going to lift the hips as much as I can. So you might find that your hips don't really lift very much. If you don't have sneakers on, it's a little bit easier actually. But you'll feel that stretch at the top of your back. Good, you can come on down. To do a little counter stretch, sometimes your abs might tighten up when we're doing that. You're gonna place your hands flat on the ground, just bring your legs back, untuck the toes, hips down, and look up. So we're stretching out the abs for a little counter stretch. And then hips up and back to one final child's pose. This time flip the hands over, thumbs pointing out. Open up the knees for a nice deep lower back stretch on this last one. And take this last one as long as you like. This is the ultimate lower back pose. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope it helped you feel a little bit better on the lower back. Remember that last pose, take it as long as you like. You could just take a nap in that last pose. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked what you did, check out our other videos and subscribe. We have loads of other stay-at-home fitness and yoga videos.